Drag them through the hall, skin like melting wax, oxygen hitting like a panic attack. The ceiling came down, the crown of liquid gold. Now I'm on the gurney feeling thin and cold. Wheels spinning fast on the sterile white floor. I can't feel the heat of the engine no more. I hear the whisper, I hear the white coat say, save the morphine, he's already on his way. Don't waste a kid, there's no pulse to defend. A hero's discount for a bitter end. For my final day. New drywall, ash in the hallway frame. I traded my breath for a hollowed out name. The entry breaks higher than the ceiling fire, sprinkled by the copper of a homeowner's wire. I see the doctor's eyes, cold as the tile, calculated mercy in the clinical file. Save the meds, the shadow starts to loom. He's just a ghost in a waiting room. My credit score drops as my heart rate fails, driving the hammer through the coffin nails. The wallpaper was eggshell white. The mortgage is a heavy light. I saved him, but who's gonna pay? It's getting dark. Take the dead away! Scorched lungs breathing in the desk. The bank is the only thing I can't forget. 20 years of interest for a kitchen floor. Now I'm knocking on the furnace door. Burn the house down, burn the loan away. There's no renovation for my final day. Final payment decline. Oxygen levels 0.
Lungs full of charcoal, the hallway's a tomb, dragging your way through the fire and bloom. Shoulders are screaming, the structure gives way. I traded my tomorrow for your today. Backdraft is howling a predator's breath, walking the line between static and death. Vision is flickering, sterile and white, losing the battle, losing the light. Pushing the gurney, the wheels start to hum, waiting for feeling, but I'm just numb. list is mounting, the bank never sleeps. New floors in the hallway, while the reaper keeps. I saved you from fire, but I can't pay the bill. Everything's quiet, everything's still. Is a ghost in the back of my lungs, a story of fire on 1,000 tongues. I pulled him out through the heat and the glass. Now I watch the stairway moments pass. My vision is leaking, the colors are gray. The smell of the charcoal won't go away. Footsteps are heavy on the linoleum floor. I hear the doctor behind the ward door. Save the adrenaline, don't waste the supply. He's a lost cause, just let the spark die. Final breath. smoke in my lungs, the ceiling came down. I dragged him through hell to the edge of the town. Now the tiles are white and the air is so thin. I'm losing the battle, I'm trapped within. The colleague I saved is a blur in the hall, while I'm watching the shadows climb up the wall. Save the medicine. I hear the footsteps, a voice in the dark. Don't waste the vials, he's lost every spark. A cold calculation, a shrug of the hand. My life is a ghost in a sterile land. But the bank is still calling, the debt's on the wall. New kitchen counters, I gave him my all. The interest is rising as my pulse starts to slow. I'm paying for rooms where I'll never go. Just 62 months on the credit line lease for a home that won't give me a moment of peace. 80 grit sandpaper, fresh coats of gray. I worked every weekend to wash them away. Now the nurse turns the light out, she's checking the clock. The sound of the heartbeat, a dull heavy shock. He's safe in the lobby, he doesn't, you know. While I'm on a gurney with nowhere to go. Let him fade away. I hear the footsteps, a voice in the dark. Don't waste the vials, he's lost every spark. A cold calculation, a shrug of the hand. My life is a ghost in a sterile land. I can still smell the paint, I can still see the floor. The mahogany wood by the front sliding door. Who's gonna pay when the statement arrives? The cost of the wood is the cost of our lives. Insufficient funds, patient, non-responsive. But the bank is still calling, the debt's on the wall. New kitchen counters, I gave them my all. The interest is rising as my pulse starts to slow. I'm paying for rooms where I'll never go. Just 62 months on the credit line lease for a home that won't give me a moment of peace. I saved him for nothing. The drywall is cold, a story unfinished, a debt to be sold. Let him fade away.
The insulation melted to the floor. I dragged his body through the office door. My lungs are heavy, filled with toxic black. There is no way to take the oxygen back. I see the gurney, feel the rubber wheels. I can't describe how the cold metal feels. I hear the doctor lean across the bed. Don't waste the meds is what the shadow said. He told the nurse to save the sterile gauze. My life is pausing for a fiscal clause. Mortgage on a dying brain. My credit score is sinking in the blood. The heroes ended in the fiscal mud. Plus interest, minus life. The renovation, the butcher knife. But my pulse is thin. The interest rates are crawling under skin. 6,000 left for the marble and the tile. I saved a life, but I'm dying in the file. The bank is calling from the other side. A hollow house where the shadows hide. Detected. The smoke is still burning deep in my throat. I dragged his dead weight, now I'm losing the boat. The gurney is rattling over the floor. I can't feel my fingers or feet anymore. But I see the receipts in the back of my mind. The marble, the timber, the life it bind. Eggshell white in a master suite, while the pulse in my neck misses every beat. Fresh paint smell on a dying breath. Calculating dead in the shadow of death. The mortgage is heavy, the plaster is thin. I'm losing a race that I'll never begin. White coats are huddling under the light. Save the supplies, he won't make it tonight. A whisper like static, the verdict so cold. While I dream of the equity waiting to fold. That loan for the hallway, the debt for the stairs is the only thing left of my dying prayers. I saved him from fire, I'm a hero they say, but the bank doesn't care if I'm fading away. Fresh paint smell on a dying breath. Calculating dead in the shadow of death. The mortgage is heavy, the plaster is thin. I'm losing the race. I'll never begin. Coffin for under the sky. Spackle the cracks in my broken down heart. The finish is here before I could start. I can't afford to die tonight. Not with the kitchen looking this bright. Of the knife.
The smell of charcoal is sticking to my chest. I shoved him through the window, I gave him my best. Now the gurney is rattling across the tile floor while the shadows are leaking under the door. I see the ceiling lights blur into a line, waiting for a signal, waiting for a sign. Too far gone to waste the supply. I'm watching my own ghost prepare to fly. And all I can think of is the kitchen wall, the credit line that's about to fall. 15% on the plaster and the glue. I saved his life, but the debt is overdue. The cost of drywall is the price of my soul. Falling deep into a black financial hole. My lungs are heavy with the salt and the grind, but I'm running out of interest and running out of time. That renovation, the fresh white coat is a heavy anchor pulling at my throat. I survived the fire just to die in the red with 1,000 hidden voices inside of my doctor repeats as the rhythm of the monitor slowly retreats. My life is a bargain and I'm willing to make, while the bank prepares for everything to take. And all I can think of is the kitchen wall, the credit line that's about to fall. 15% on the plaster and the glue. I saved his life, but the debt is overdue. The cost of drywall is the price of my soul. Falling deep into a black financial hole. The finish isn't even smooth yet. The interest is killing me. And all I can think of is the kitchen wall, the credit line that's about to fall. 15% on the plaster and the glue. I saved his life, but the debt is overdue. The cost of drywall is the price of my soul. Falling deep into a black oxygen. Zero. Just static.
Smoke is still burning deep in my chest. I pulled them out, put the fire to rest. Now the ceiling is moving, a blur in the white. The edges of vision, losing the light. Cold steel rattling under the bed. A hollow vibration inside of my head. I hear the door swing, I hear the soft tread. A whisper like lead in the space by my head. Don't waste the morphine, the vitals are thin. I feel the cold shadow crawl under my skin. Will climb. I'm running out of blood. I'm running out of time. The paint in the hallway was starting to peel. Now the bite of the silence is all that I feel. Who's gonna finish the floor in the hall while I'm watching the shadows collapse on the wall? The hero is broken, the credit is blown. A kingdom of dust on a predatory loan. Save the supplies for the ones we can save. He's already drifting. Check the chart, move on. Left in the hallway, forgotten and cold. A story of sacrifice, already told. But the kitchen is gutted, the drywall is bare. I'm dying for nothing, a ghost in the air. 10,000 remaining, the interest will climb. I'm running out of blood, I'm running out of time. The renovation is over. Balance due. Final heartbeat detected.
Smoke is a ghost in the back of my throat. I gave him my lungs, I gave him my coat. I dragged him through embers, I pulled him through hell. Now I'm trapped inside of this clinical shell. The ceiling is spinning, the lights are too bright. I'm losing the grip up on the edge of the night. A silver bell rings every second bar. A tally of calls from a world that's too far. I hear the soft clicking of heels on the floor as Dad starts to knock at the emergency door. Built out of nothing but debt. I hear the physician, a ghost in the room. Don't use the morphine, it's only for doom. I whisper to nurses, a flick of the wrist. I'm just an expense on a casualty list. My colleague is standing, he's shaking and whole, while the bank comes to collect the rest of my soul. The ribbon rate ringing across the floor. I can't even see the front window no more. The doctor is stepping away from the bed, leaving the numbers to rot in my head. For someone worth tracking. The kitchen is finished, but I am depleted. Smoke still heavy in the hollow of my chest. I pulled him out, put the Euro top to rest. Now the ceiling spinning in a sterile white, losing the battle to the coming night. The gurney wheels are clicking on the lowly floor. I can't feel my hands, I can't feel the war. The shadow of a me dead. New kitchen towels and the fresh paint smell. I traded my soul for a renovation hell. 30-year fixed on a life that's expiring. The interest is mounting, the synapse is firing. He's safe in the lobby while I bleed on the sheet. Just another statistic on a dead-end street. The dead is the only thing left. The drywall is cracking. The house is empty.